on, babe. We're on. It looks good. I don't know what the heck was
All right.
going on, but
Yeah, I don't like it.
technical
I don't like
difficulties,
it.
challenges, and
All right.
more. All right. Okay. So we're there. We're
What's
here.
up? What's up, everybody? What's crack-a-lacking? How
Mm.
y'all doing? Told you guys we'll be back a little sooner than anticipated. But
Just a little.
hey, man, hope you guys are well out here in the true seeker land of America, man. What's up, baby girl? Everything's hooked up, ready to roll?
Yeah, we're good to go. It was weird. It wanted me to.
What's up, baby girl?
Hold on. Okay. It wanted me to add somebody, but I don't have anybody to add. Nobody wants to join our chat. Not so far, anyways. I mean, it would be kind of interesting, but it was just kind of set up like that. And
but it is rolling right now.
yes,
It's going.
Yes, sir, Bobby. We are happening.
Oh. All right, man. Well,
Timmy Dark's in the house.
Jimmy, we send our best to you.
Outlaw's here. True Seeker Assembly. That's right, bud.
Get on, Outlaw. I send mine to you, bro, and all best to you always, my friend, and everybody else. Man.
And
I send mine to the worthy.
Our excellent servant and aide, Sunny, is in the house. Hey, girl, how you doing?
Sunny, what's up, home girl? I send mine. We send ours.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
We send ours from the big house to all you guys, man. Straight at you from solitary confinement, CSP sack. Corrupt ass sack.
Corrupt ass.
Yeah, man. If you guys like hearing the truth and the real underbelly of corruption in CDCR and the conditions of confinement only, well, hit that like button, man. Share my shit. Share this shit. Share our shit with the world, man. Let's get this word out there on what's going on.
Yeah, and, that's how we roll. Right. We got to have you, our fellow followers, promote, and that's the ticket to greatness. Is that we get listeners, because that's really all we care about, is getting that truth be told. We got a doozy tonight, don't we, babe?
Yes, we do, man. We got a good one for you guys, and I hope you please. It's unfortunate that this is a piece of news, but I wanted to wait. I gave my word to my bro. I'd wait until the article came out. He asked me to wait on that and let that article land first.
And it did.
By Nate Gartrell.
And it did.
And it came out this morning.
And there's a link to it. There's a link to it in our community page. So
there's a link to it in the community page. Yep. Yep. So let me give you some backstory first. I don't know if you guys well know this, but I used in 2021. I used a case called the Ronnie Price case. And it's where Ronnie Price was an old black guy that was killed by Arturo Pacheco, officer here in New Folsom, CSP SAC, and Ashley Ulrich. And he was cuffed behind his back, and they dipped him. They grabbed his cuffs from behind, swept out his feet from in front of him, and did a takedown, some type of fucking takedown move. And when they took him down, I mean, you're talking all his weight was off the ground, and his face came first into the ground.
Concrete.
Chin first, concrete, into the concrete ground. Chin first, with all his weight up in the air, and his face was downwards, And
his hands behind his back.
His face into it. hand behind his back, so therefore he can't brace nothing. He can't absorb the impact in any other way but with his face. He couldn't roll to the side, use his chest, or, his elbows or nothing. He's cupped behind. So put your hands behind your back and just imagine falling forward with your feet coming from behind and officers' full weight on your back. So you got not only your weight, but the officer's weight, so it's compounded, twice, And, 2 days later, he died in the hospital. As a result of this officer's actions, who was in charge for not the murder of this inmate, but for falsifying the documents of his report. Falsifying his report, and Pacheco falsified it, and Aldrich falsified hers. And
there was another one too. Their supervisor also got in trouble for that case.
Yes, Avila. Somebody named Avila that was involved. So what they do is, after the incident, they go in the office and concoct their story. They all get the same story, concoct it, and run with it. And they all try to match up their stories. And next thing you know, you'll get an incident report with 5 different officers saying about the same thing. A couple words might be different here and there. And they go and concoct their conspire their plan and their cover-up. Well, so that's the backstory to it. That's a murder move right there. We call it a murder move. That is a kill shot. That's what they do. When they take your feet off from the front of you, and you're in cuffs or even a belly chain, you still cannot break your fall when you're going face first into the concrete ground.
Where you can't brace yourself with your arms or your hands, right?
Right.
So
right.
Where did that incident happen with Ronnie Price?
So that happened at CSP SAC. It happened right here at this prison, folks. And, the officers, they got charged, but they didn't get charged for doing him. They got charged for falsifying the document. And, that just tells you they get a charge. They get to murder a motherfucker and not get no charges.
Right.
No nothing.
Right.
So the cameras didn't match anything they said. And, look, folks, again, it happened on August 26th in the evening. My good friend, and my co-defendant, Ronnie Yandel, was coming in or going out to yard, and a sweatshirt was left, and he was passing a sweatshirt, and it was right there. They dropped the sweatshirt right there, and they fucking dipped my bro head first, face first, took his feet from him, and his face first into the concrete, man, on the floor, the ground. And he woke up a couple minutes later, a minute and a half, whatever. His teeth are gone, 4 teeth at the bottom. His jaw's fractured 2 places. He's got a fucking ripped scar on his chin there, halfway back. His lower spine vertebrae is broken, and the impact was so hard on his face, on his jaw, it blew out his fucking eardrum because of the concussion. So then they put him in a gurney, or they get him down there to the CDC and, do their thing on him, do their medical stuff on him, brought him back, next morning or whatever it was. And, Ronnie didn't even know what the fuck had happened, man. And he didn't even remember what the fuck happened other than getting dipped and falling, waking up on the ground. And fucking, all it was somebody had a sweatshirt right there and on the yard, and he was bringing it in, and fucking dropping it off right there next door to his cell or something like that. And the cop had fucking, started trying to manhandle him and grabbed his arm and dug his fingernails into my bro's flesh. Under escort, he's digging his fucking nails into his flesh, and I guess it was so hard, it tore the gloves, the rubber part of the gloves, and went into my bro's flesh of his arm. Well, that shit kind of hurts, and his reaction was to move his arm, to like, hey man, cut this shit out. What are you doing? And when he did that, that's when the cop took him down, and he took him down so hard his face bounced off the concrete. Another officer told me, who watched the video 5 or 6 times, and he told me, Daniel, that shit was so foul. That shit was so foul of this guy that did that. He understands why we are upset, and we're just going to handle it in the courts. We'll let the courts deal with it, because it was wrong. That's a kill move right there. And I went over there, and I got to see my friend. And, you guys can only imagine, when I looked my friend in his face, that shit had me pissed. Because you don't do a man like that. You just don't do a man like that in cuffs. And I told you guys before in a couple videos ago, when they do it in cuffs and we can't defend ourselves, or we can't even brace the fall, that's a kill shot. They're trying to kill us every time.
Mm-hmm.
And they're making up excuses now, like, he didn't mean to, the cop didn't mean to. Hey, motherfucker.
Oh, he didn't kick him, remember that? Oh, he didn't kick him. Like, oh, no, it's not bad because you didn't kick him.
Yeah. Right, well, first of all, we were told that they kicked him while he was unconscious, okay? Mm-hmm. Several people that seen it said he got a boot to the head while he was out. Okay, so now then the cops come around saying, oh, well, no, that's a lie. He didn't kick him. He didn't kick him. It is what, so what, man? This is prison, and, making excuse after excuse for what this cop did to my friend.
Unprovoked.
And, well, I'm going to tell you what it is, folks. I'm going to tell you. And this is just straight fucking truth.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
10 days ago, not 10 days ago, actually about 5, Ronnie's filed a lawsuit in the Eastern District on what they've done to us by playing their games, trying to get us to fucking, trying to falsify documents on us, trying to play us.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
So he filed the lawsuit on the 23rd, and then on the 26th, he gets fucking face first into the concrete by some piece of shit cop, And let me call back.
Imagine that. Just days after he files a case against them, they're trying to kill him. What the hell's going on? Hey, I see y'all. I see y'all in the chat. I just I can't get word in, but I'll be sure to let Brant know that y'all are in here. He's gonna be thrilled. Come on. Sometimes the phone doesn't want to answer.
An incarcerated individual asked, the California State Prison for Brant, California. This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded. Thank you for using Global Link.
All right.
All right, I'm back.
I'm back.
So on the 23rd, his case got filed. Retaliation for vindictive prosecution on this case, on the RICO case. Well, he filed a lawsuit on Nearing and Perryman for fucking falsifying documents and lying about information and all types of shit, right? Mm-hmm. On the civil side, he filed a 1983 federal lawsuit. in the Eastern District. Well, it finally got filed on the 23rd, and on the 26th, this cop fucking did him dirty, man. And I don't care what they say. I don't care what they say. He didn't do nothing wrong to deserve being fucking handled like that and face first into the concrete and then wakes up like that on the concrete with teeth missing, 4 teeth, a broken back, a broken jaw in 2 places, and a blown out eardrum. And look at the cop. Not a fucking thing is wrong with him. He didn't get kicked. He didn't get elbowed. He didn't get spit on. He didn't get head-butted. My friend did not take any aggression move towards this guy at all, and it's on camera. Everything is on camera. Everything is recorded. And so then they're talking about, oh, well, he resisted. How can he resist when he's knocked the fuck out on the ground? There was no resisting. He was out. And he's in cuffs already. Okay. So what is he resisting?
So let's let people know here that what they're doing is they're setting up this their backstory to make it seem like there was something wrong with this all.
Right. They always, here's what they do. They will always cover it up. They will always say it was the prisoner's fault. It's always the prisoner's fault.
But we're not going to let that happen this time, are we? Oh, no. Stomp's in here asking were any of the officers fired. This just happened 3 days ago, and they're trying to figure out how they're going to put their story
cover it up. Right. But they know now. So here's the thing, Stomp. I'll send mine to you, bro. Ken, everybody. You guys are present. I send mine. And hope y'all well. But yeah, they're trying to figure out how to cover this up, bro.
One thing. Listen, honey, you're getting ahead of yourself. One thing that folks don't know is that this cop was not a regular. He was coming in. He was a rover, and it just all seemed real weird and suspicious that this dude comes out of nowhere. And
right, and I'm glad you reminded me. Right, he was okay. He's not a regular. He's not a regular CO in our block. We have a certain group of cops in here that are 5-day-a-weekers. Some come in for 2 days. Most are 5 days, and they're decent. They do.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
They're decent fools. They do their jobs. They don't fuck with us. They don't play no games, and they're not assholes. Well, this guy, and I seen him earlier in the day, right? And so I live next to a shower. I live right next. I'm the first cell on the tier, and right next to my cell, 2 showers. Well, he put a black guy in the shower, and they're supposed to give him a bar of soap, right? And the guy asked, "Can I get a bar of soap?" Well, the cop slammed the tray slot shut, and told him, "Fuck your soap."
And this was just hours before he did what he did to Ronnie, right?
Not even just an hour before, if that. And I'm like, whoa, what a dick. Well, I look at his name and I see his name. I won't see his name yet. I won't put it out there yet. I'm going to wait on that, folks. I really am. I'm going to wait on putting his name out there, and we'll let the courts do their thing. But so I noticed his name, and I never seen this guy here before, and I'm like, okay, he's a fish, he's a fish. But here's the thing: these cops, they'll come from the EOP yard, the PSU yard, the JCAT units, the SNYs units, and they're so used to treating them guys like shit, so used to dogging them guys out, they come over here and try to dog us, or they disrespect us, and they do us dirty, or they think they can, and well, come to find out, he was one of them. He came from that yard, and we've already found out, basically, that's what happened. And, you know, I don't care what they say. Go look at my friend's fucking jaw, and he's, you know, they owe him 4 fucking teeth. Goddamn it! And they owe him to fix his back and his fucking jaw. Damn it! You know, they did it dirty. It's not right.
Well, they owe him a lot more than that. I mean,
I know, but his teeth, he's got pretty teeth, man, and he needs his teeth back. He gotta eat something.
He does got pretty teeth, and that ain't right. That's and he's suffering now. It's only been, he's on day 2.5 now. It's got to be at the worst.
He's on day 2.5, man. I know he's in pain over there, man. But you know, when I went over here and he showed me his teeth was out, man, we kind of laughed about it, you know. And it's like, fuck. I mean, it's just a fucked up thing because he didn't deserve that, man. No. I don't care. He did not deserve that for bringing in a sweatshirt and dropping it right there next door to his cell. And 1 foot away, 2 feet away, right there, you know. And it's like, and the cop grabbed his arm and it dipped him for nothing.
Well, and then
absolutely nothing.
They kept trying to mitigate it the whole way. Oh, his jaw's not broken; it's just dislocated, and saying all kinds of stuff to minimize how bad it really was, as if they weren't going to fight.
Right.
No, Tim K, he is not in the hospital, and I'm a little upset about that. But you know, he is knowledgeable, and I guess he could get himself to the hospital if he absolutely had to, but. I hope he's getting some pain relief. I know that situation's got to be nothing but fucking miserable. It's bad enough in a nice situation.
Yeah. I don't even think he could probably lay on the left side of his face because it was so swollen. And I mean, look, that's where he lost his teeth. His jaw's broken on that side, and his eardrum is blown. And you know, it just looked painful, man. It really did. And you know, me and that guy gone through a lot together in our lives, the last 20 fucking years. And I don't give a fuck, man.
Hey, you know what?
That guy are real close.
Our chat's just crowded with folks that want to send their love, and I wouldn't want them to think that we're not here appreciating them. Let's see, we got.
Thank you guys.
We got Stomp. We got Jason Spears, we got Paul G, we got Outlaw and Sonny and Allison, Advocate, love you, girl. Jason,
that's right. Hello.
And Paul G's checking in.
Stomp, everybody, man. Jason Spears, everybody, we appreciate the love, and I'll pass it along to my friend. And I'll let him know, you know, I know he's over there resting. I know he's getting his beauty sleep. And, you know, it's just, when you're when you see that type of crap, you know, I told you guys just a couple shows ago, when I seen how the cops beat that one little old man, you know, while he was cuffed up and shit, and then they get up and they give each other chest bumps and high fives. You know, I've seen that go down. So I know how it happens. You know, and I've seen it happen in the past. But for it to happen to one of my best friends and my buddy and a bro of mine and a good friend of mine and a guy that fucking has gone above and beyond for me in the past, you know, when I didn't have nothing in my life, before I met my wife, I didn't have nothing. Nothing but my honor, my integrity, and my fucking soul and my morals. That's it. They were unbreakable. They're still unbreakable. And then, you know, along came my wife. He introduced me to my wife, and you know, and thank God for that. You know, and you know, so to do my friend like that, it really pisses me off. You know, it does. But you know, that's why the courts are there. You know, so and it's on camera. It's the same shit they did to Ronnie Price. He died. His jaw broke. He lost 4 or 5 teeth, and he died in the hospital. And so, you know, that's why I told my friend, man, go to the hospital, man. You know, try to go. You know, and he knows his health really good. You know, he's not going to let his health get jeopardized. And you know, so you know, he'll be all right. He's a tough old goat, man. he's a tough old fucking battleship, I'm telling you now. But it's just wrong. It's wrong for them to do human beings in cuffs like that. That is a kill move, people. I'll say it again, it's a kill move. When we can't brace our fall or break our fall or try to roll into the fall by our elbows or shoulders or knee or hip or something, and your face goes into that concrete first while your legs and your feet are up in the air above you, your body's totally upside down, and you got a cop pile driving your face into the ground like that, that's a kill move, man. And yet, they won't do nothing to this guy. They'll cover it up.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Ken just showed up. Hey, Ken.
Who?
Ken.
Hey, Ken, what's up, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Get on, bro.
These guys are all wanting to represent ADMC, so I think they're just really determined to let Ronnie know that they're here for him. This is as good as it gets without a phone call. So if you're able to, check in with dude, do it. He could probably use the love.
Wait, man. Let me say something.
Yeah.
And not only add insult to injury, right? So, they're going to cover it up probably with 115 or whatever. But he gets back into his cell, right? And guess what they did to his tablet? Turned off all his contact access with his family. His phone, his text, everything, shut it all off.
That's
so he couldn't get in his people.
That's straight shit.
Imagine that. So then, at 1 o'clock that day, and he knows it. He knows I went out there, and he knows I raised hell. I went out there and I raised hell, and guess what? A couple hours later, his fucking shit came back on.
There you go.
They did that again to him, like they did about 4 months ago before the trial for putting a guy named Perryman on the stand, head of the gangs for Sacramento OCS, and cross-examining Perryman and made Perryman admit how they falsified documents. Well, that's what Ronnie's lawsuit is on, falsifying documents against us and trying to play us against each other. And so back then they shut his phone off, right? Well, the same shit happened. The same shit happened again. They shut his phone off and his communication with his family, so he could not get the word out there. But thank God, I had a legal call on my wife, and we were able to do that and get that word out to his attorneys and let them know what happened, and a few other people. Because, that's how transparent. That's supposed to be transparent right there, but they want to hide it. They want to hide it from you guys, so they can fucking control the narrative.
Paul G says they won't do nothing to the cop. They'll just get Ronnie moved. Say Ronnie moved and was forced. The force was appropriate. Here's the thing: they've been coming up to Brant and telling him, "Oh my God,
60 seconds remaining.
Oh my God, it's bad. It's real bad. I can't believe how bad it is." So they know it's bad. And this guy came from another area, and truthfully, I think he was sent. And it wasn't as arbitrary or it just seems too weird that this case this file gets this case gets filed, and suddenly he's getting the murder move pulled on him, and every single person that was brought to his lawyers, other people like that, all said the same thing. Ronnie Price, the move they did on Ronnie Price. All right, are you there? Come on now, Globalina. Oh, she's being awful. Who can we contact? Let them know we're watching and what they're doing to Ronnie. We'll get back to Brant here as soon as he gets back. To clarify. Yeah. Oh, it's busy here now. I don't know if y'all can hear that siren out there.
An incarcerated individual last. The California State Program for Project California. This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Yep.
Thank you for using Link.
All right, now globally it got a little testy. Allah's got a question. Who can we contact to let them know we're watching what they're doing to Ronnie?
The prison. Contact the PIO. Contact the prison warden's office. Contact Sacramento headquarters. Jeff McCumber. Contact anybody here at the prison, mainly the warden, Jeff Lynch.
Well, I'll tell you what.
I would recommend.
You do that CC that I talked about before, and contact everyone.
Right.
Contact everyone.
Yeah.
That you think would be effective.
Write a memo. Draft a memo to the warden, Jeffrey Lynch, and CC. What's that? Carmen Copley, McCumber, all the top CDCR people and
any attorneys you might know or
attorneys, everybody.
Your representatives, your congressmen.
Yep.
Because
Prison Legal News, Prison Focus, California Prison Focus, shit like that.
Bayview, San Francisco Bayview magazine.
Yeah, Bayview.
See, the more people, the reason why is the more people that know, the more people know other people know. And then when they know that they know, then there's no cover. You didn't let them have a cover.
Right, they can't. Right, you pulled their covers. They can't hide it. Oh, well, I didn't know. Yeah, you did. We know that you know because there's all this right here. And so they can't use that as an excuse like an ostrich with his head in the sand. So, just that's what I would recommend right there, bro.
Phone calls are good, but emails are better when they see that you contacted other people. And no matter what you guys do, no matter what you do not threaten. Do not. No.
Yeah, no threatening. Just we got our eyes on the situation type of conversation. We got our eyes on this, and he is loved and he is respected, and we do care, and we're not gonna let nothing happen to him, and let you people get away with it.
Right.
We got eyes on this situation.
Right.
You could bet that we got eyes on this situation, and something like that would go a long ways, because. I mean, look, they want to operate behind the curtain of corruption, right? And that's their biggest thing is anonymity. They want to do it without their names exposed. They want to do it without this, that, and the other thing being exposed. And I promised I wouldn't do that yet, but I'm going to here in a minute. Once I figure this out, and if they cover this up, and they do come through with a 115, and they go that far, and they lie, because to give him a 115, they got to lie and say he resisted. How could he resist when he's unconscious? He was out, and what is he resisting? He's in cuffs. So he wasn't resisting nothing.
Right.
So that's a bamboozle move. That's their bamboozle move, just like on Ronnie Price. That's how CDCR gets down. When they smash on a convict while he's in cuffs, they gotta have a cover up. And I tell you this, I challenge these motherfuckers to fucking do it. Be honest about it. Just flat out fucking say the dude fucked up. Come right. If you're talking about we're supposed to obey the laws and the policies and the rules, and well, goddamn, man, this guy just power drove my friend's face into the ground for nothing. A sweatshirt? My friend didn't take no aggressive stance. He didn't kick. He didn't elbow. He took no aggressive hostility stance towards this officer or no one. And in fact, all the regulars respect my buddy and like him because we are quiet. We do our program. We don't bother nobody. We don't have a hostile reaction or interaction with any of these regulars, and they know it. They've said it. I got an inside source guy, and I won't say his name, who works on their side. And he come to me and he said, that is an ugly fucking video. And you guys have a right to be upset. It is wrong what happened to Ronnie. So their own people are coming to us telling us this. Now, I don't know. It could be to diffuse it, try to diffuse it, right? But if you're going to do that, do it all the way. Do it all the way. And at first, they want to fucking start concocting stories, and then they want to say, well, his arm got tense.
Right. They can't be honest about what really happened because they fucked up.
Right. And they want to cover this pig shit, this pig's foul move up. Right?
No. They need to throw him under the bus where he belongs.
Hey, listen. Okay, you guys know in CDCR and the whole, they escort us, and they got I'm under escort. They got my arm where my elbow's at in their hand, right? It's usually loose, like not even a grip. It's just a loose touch, right? Okay, or they'll hold on the waist chain. They'll hold the back of my chain, right? Okay, and then they escort me. Well, a lot of times we get these asshole cops. They dig their fucking fingertips into your muscle, your back arm. And
this call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
I tell them, hey, dude, you don't have to fucking do that like that. Am I aggressive to you? No, you're not, Mr. Daniel. Well, I can be. You want me to? I can get aggressive real quick. Lighten up your fucking grip, stupid. And, well, this guy didn't. He grabbed Ronnie so fucking tight, his fingernails dug into his flesh and his fingertips dug into Ronnie's arm. And it's like, you're a fucking dick, dude, And then he dipped Ronnie. He slammed him. And it's like, he had no regard for he had no regard for how my brother was going to come out of that. All he cared about was putting in work and trying to smash a prisoner while he's cuffed. And it comes out that we believe that shit was done intentionally because of that lawsuit. It's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence, man. And this is, again, a setup. This is their setup I've been telling y'all about. And mine's coming next. I'm sure they're going to do something. Like I went to shower today and was getting escorted, and there's fucking the whole hallway was lined with cops. And I'm like, oh, y'all here to whip my ass or what? At least give me one hand free. Fuck. But they won't. Because they're fucking cowards. They're fucking cowards. They're true fucking cowards. They really are. So, well, that's the big story. That's the news, folks. Again,
so
Ronnie Price died from this move. Ronnie Price died from this move. In 2016, they falsified documents over it and covered it up. And they're trying to do the same shit this time and cover it up. But we're not going to let them. We're not going to let them.
Just right, like Aguilar and others too. Yes, no, we're not going to let them.
Yeah.
There's some feedback in the talk. Yeah, it would be cool to get Ronnie on live. Wouldn't it be cool to get Ronnie on live?
Yeah, it would. It would. Me and him would do a good show together. I know it. I know he would. Well, you get us going, boy. It's funny. You get me and Ronnie going on this day. Oh my God, y'all be laughing. Y'all laugh your ass off, man. Yeah, but
so
you guys got any questions or comments?
Yeah, there's. Tim wants to know, are emails better than paper? Yes and no, and I'll tell you why. Because when they get that email and they see that list of names that it was also sent to, all those eyes are on them. And it's very psychological. Now, there's certain elements you can't send email to directly.
Your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Some of these politicians, they want you to fill a form. Those are the ones that you want to put on paper with the CC list.
Yeah.
So they know, because they're probably the bigger problems anyways. Oh, money, money, money.
Yep.
So what's going on in the little details.
No. But yeah, that's how you do it, Tim King. I send mine to you, bro, and I hope you're well. And thank you for joining, man.
Yeah.
So we got it. You guys got any questions before I move on to this next bit of information? This next bit I got today.
Hold on.
I want to share with you guys.
Yeah, I get one. I'm trying to read the chat to you, and you keep cutting me off. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Well, go ahead.
Okay.
Read the chat.
Okay. Alan says he remembers Ronnie putting out a letter in the Bayview about CDCR targeting him. Yep. That was a big deal letter. Yep. And that's online too. It's out there.
Yeah, they've been targeting him since that show Extraction, where they transferred him illegally. And well, they've been targeting all of us since we came out of the shoe. And they'll go after him, they'll go after me, then they'll go after another bro, another friend, another guy. They went after Johnny Martinez. They've gone after all these Northerners and Southerners and whites. They just keep doing this. And I think the ones who are more vocal and more advocate for prisons and more involved in our movement are the ones that they're really, really trying to take down. They are. So, and it's going to happen. I know their setups are going to keep coming. It's going to keep coming. It's going to keep coming. And they're not going to stop. They're not going to stop. Yep. Any more, baby girl?
Huh? Yep. Well, lynch mob. Allison says it's just the lynch mob, and yeah, I remember you saying that a while back, and I had no idea how deep and how ingrained this crazy shit is, and now I'm just.
Hey, I like that. I like that. The lynch mob. That was a good one, man.
Oh my God.
The lynch mob, literally, Jeffrey Lynch mob.
It is insane. It is insane. Yep. She also says we're watching. He was in cuffs. So was Ronnie Price. Right. So was Louis Aguilar.
Right. Right.
It's horrifying to think of.
Yeah.
That this is their norm.
This is their norm. This is, when Price died, when Ronnie Price died, and this is even worse, right? Listen to this. They didn't even tell Ronnie Price's family that he died because the actions of an officer. So they let his family believe that it was another prisoner that killed him. Look at these transcripts.
That's cowardly.
His family reading. Yeah. So years went by, and Pacheco got convicted, and at his sentence, the Price family did a interview with the media, and
you have 60 seconds remaining.
Made a statement. In all these years, they thought it was a prisoner that did that. They had no clue it was a fucking guard. CDCR covered that shit up. You see how they're doing that? That is fucking disgusting, man.
Yeah, and that's also why it's real important if you've got a loved one to stay in touch with them and know what's going on. Was that 15 minutes? Probably. He'll be back. So I'm really glad you guys showed up. I can't keep up with the chat, but it's exciting to see the conversation in there and know that there's so much love and support in this horrific ordeal. So he's not calling back yet. There's been some way slow phone action here. Thank you. Stay safe. We're watching. Hi there. So he's calling back. It's my friend in God's hands. Imagine that. Knowing that you're in God's hands. Knowing enough to be so confident to call yourself that. And I've always loved that so much. And I'm reminded of it constantly. And I remind Brant of this constantly
Will be
too.
monitored and recorded.
There's something weird
Call. You will not be charged for this call.
going on in this world.
Thank you for using Global
This has to
Link.
happen. That
All right, I'm back.
we have to trust that there's a reason behind all of this craziness. And maybe we can
What's up?
bring the giant down. Oh, just
Right. Bring the giant down. I like that song. I do.
okay.
There?
So what's that other story you want to talk about? Don't jump off yet.
Okay.
Sorry,
So,
Chaos.
hey.
Chaos is in the room
Yeah.
too, or maybe he just left.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Chaos. Okay, so, hang on. Gotcha. So, fucking, today, folks, I got let me read this to you. I got what's called a notification, inmate notification, a detainer receipt. On 8/26/2024, a detainer was filed against you. This detainer indicates that you are wanted by the U.S. Marshal at 600 Army Navy Drive, Arlington, Virginia, on a charge of, based on warrant number blank. I won't say it out loud, but it's the same number on a RICO case. CDCR continues to comply with this detainer transfer request. So I got this today, and this is the BOP Marshals, the Bureau of Prison Marshal Service, the head guy for the DOJ over there in Virginia. And my attorneys I spoke to earlier believe that it's basically a hold on me, and they're coming to get me. So I got this today, and I don't know how much longer I'm going to be here at this prison or in the state prison or what. But now I do believe that based on this address and what my lawyers told me today is that I'll be leaving from this prison system really soon. So I wanted to share that with you in case I do, so you guys know my wife will keep all you guys in the loop. And wherever I go, whether it's the feds or another state prison or county jail or a holding facility, you're going to know. Because we're not going to stop this show. We're not going to stop letting you guys know my travels and my experiences, good, bad, and ugly, and so I wanted to share that with you guys. It's a fucking, I see it says, I am wanted by the U.S. Marshals at 600.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
At 600 Army Navy Drive in Arlington, Virginia. And I guess that's it, man. So it seems to me that they got the Bureau of Prisons to accept custody of me. But now I guess they're going to work out when they're coming or what, I guess the logistics and shit. I'm not sure. But as I told my wife earlier, I got my feet up and I'm kicking back, you know. I did want to share that with you guys while I got you guys here on this special exclusive thing we had going. And but just know, if it happens, I'll be getting at you. My wife will keep you guys informed, and I will too.
Oh, and you know,
Right,
there's yeah, absolutely. There's some more love here in the chat. See, this is the hard part people don't get. You can't read the chat, and I have to read it to you.
Yeah, I can't read it. My wife has to read it to me, folks,
and I don't get a word in edgewise, so I don't really get to.
We're working with a couple cell phones my baby girl got, and I'm working with a state-issued tablet.
Okay, so hold on. See, I can't get a word in edgewise. Anyways, where would he go? He is going to the feds, so we don't know. That's where that is. Stomp sends best of luck in the next yard. Ken asks where does that stand with your motion to vacate?
Okay, so that's a good question, bro. Now, I vacated on the fact that they didn't uphold their end of the bargain and transfer me to the feds. So what it would do is change the basis of my motion, therefore making it a moot issue. So they took my facts, my basis for my motion, and changed it. So now once I get to the feds, what I'll do is I'll file something different. And the reason why I'm going to file different, and I want to vacate is this. And you guys, I don't know if you'll remember, but I'm sure you will. Back when I took the plea in December of last year, I took the plea based on the fact that I'd be transferred ASAP before trial, because if I was going to be here through the trial of my co-defendants, I wanted to go to trial. And if you remember right, I needed my surgery really bad on my spine. So, you know, they used that as a tool to get me to plea. You know, they kept denying my surgery last year, you remember, 4 times. And they kept denying. I'm sitting here in pain, man. I mean, you know, I don't know if you guys have sciatic nerve problems, but when I got my nerves already damaged. And now when it hurts real bad, I mean, when it hurts, it's like, I mean, it's damn near debilitating. So, and they knew it. So I took the deal to get to the feds, to get the surgery, and be done with the situation. And, but if I was going to be here through trial, I wanted to go. Well, lo and behold, they didn't get me out of here. And the prosecutor even suggested I waive my PSR, pre-sentence report, by the probation. And the judge went for it. What that is, you know, I got to do a probation review with probation department, and that delays sentencing for 12 weeks or 9 weeks. Well, we were able to waive it based on my need for urgent medical care. And it would help fast track my transfer to the feds to process everything. Well, it did not. It didn't do shit. And I was here through the trial. So they fucked me. They fucked me all around. And, well, what they did was they got 2 less hardball attorneys that they had to deal with through the trial, and an asshole, which is me, because I've been up their ass the entire case, filing motion after motion, medical, visiting, legal call, legal visits, all types of shit. Illegal housing, being set up with a corrupt ass cop 115 planting a knife in my cell, all types of shit. I've been filing. So finally they seen a chance to get me out their hair and not have to deal with me through trial on top of Ronnie's attorneys and everybody else's. And they're like, oh, we'll get him out of here when we want to. We just want to get him out of this trial. So that's what they did. But I want my trial. You know, I was here through trial. They bamboozled me. I want my fucking trial. You know? So I'm going to vacate once I get to where I'm going, Ken. It's just, I got to redo it because it changes the basis. That's all. That's it. So, any more chatter, mama girl?
Well, Allison sends her prayers, and Tim says, wherever you go, our support will follow. And Stomp, best of luck on the next yard. And Chaos left. I'm sorry, dude. I didn't shout you out earlier. I'm jumping off here. Much
Chaos,
love,
man, come on
loyalty,
back, bro.
honor, and respect, family. So
that's right. Everybody, love, honor, respect to you guys that are on here. Outlaw, Ken, Tim, Stomp, everybody, Allison, everybody, Sonny, all you guys, my love and respect, man. You guys have been cool. You're fighting a good fight with us, and we're not going to stop. And I want to tell you, I want to tell that lady, Amy Ishikawa, you know, I listened to some of these women today, right?
This call and or telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
My wife let me hear some of these women in the women prisons going through this shit with these trannies being taken to their prisons, and they're being harassed and raped by these sexual predators that are trying to pose as a woman, you know, a man trapped, a chick with a dick, basically, right? And you're letting them go to them prisons with them women. And I tell you what, I listened to a couple of these women speak, and that shit just like grabbed my heart and squished it, you know. And it's like, I stand totally against everything CDCR is doing, man. You know, to the women down there in the CCWF, you know, who got in that thing the other day, being trapped in a chow hall and being pepper sprayed. Every fucking one of them dirty pigs that got transferred out need to be fired and fucking exposed to the public with their names and everything about them. Put it in the public. Put their whole fucking business out there. You know, that is the only way we're going to be able to get these people to stop abusing convicts and women and doing this dirty shit, is exposing who they are to the public.
Right.
Let their peers see who they are.
Right.
Take that mask off of them. Right.
You know, there was that one video that named a couple of the women who supposedly attacked the guards, and I thought that was kind of strange. And then, but do we even know if they're real women or if they were trans women with women names that were provoking this attack? But you know, there's such a simple solution to this. I'm embarrassed that it's not even being considered, and that's just give them their own fucking yard. Put those fucking weirdos in their own yard. They can all be fucking whoop-de-whoop, fucking sex freak, whatever, all by themselves. Leave everybody else the fuck alone. Mm-hmm.
You know, I listened to that girl today, baby girl, when we played that little video with Amy Ishikawa and that, how she, you know, how she was just so scared to get up on the bunk because her nightgown, the guy was laying down there looking up, you know, and it's like, what kind of fucking sexual predators are running CDCR?
That provoke and invoke and create all this chaos.
They must have sexual predators in CDCR headquarters who are, you know, like these type of dudes, like these trannies, right? Who are sexual predators.
Yeah.
So, and I guess Gavin Newsom signed that bill, right? Signed some weird bill that now allowed that to happen. And, you know, again, these motherfucking people don't know what the fuck they're signing. They don't care. You know, men are supposed to be protector of women and children, elderly and innocent, right? Not some fucking predatory behavior upon a woman, which they are letting happen in the prisons for the women, you know? And when them guards put them ladies in that chow hall for 4 to 5 hours at 108 degrees, they didn't give a fuck about them ladies' lives. They didn't care about their women's lives. And
probably didn't even have water for them.
Wait a minute. I hear the excuses and the bitching and the crying about it from another person. guards are good people. They ought to back the guards up. Hey, they fucking pigs. You know, they tried to kill them women, all fucking 200 of them.
Yeah.
By cooking them in a fucking box. Last I heard, Auschwitz and Dachau in World War II were illegal gas houses, and that's basically what they did by fucking igniting some pepper gas.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
Inside of that chow hall on them women with no room to breathe. That's fucking disgusting, man.
It is.
That is. Let me call back.
Yep, it goes all the way to the top of the government. You know it. Pizzagate and all that. God. Sick. We gotta get normal people back in power. I don't know how the weirdos got in power.
Link.
Alrighty.
Hey, I'm back, baby girl. So we're gonna go ahead and wind this down, folks. But I'm gonna tell you something before we close this up. My friend talked to me, got at me yesterday, and he says, "Man, bro, that fucking dude slammed me so hard to the concrete. He fractured my jaw in 2 places, knocked my teeth out, and ripped my gums off of my jawbone. Ripped the gums off of his jawbone. That's how hard the impact was off of my friend's face hitting that concrete. Over what? Over what? What did my friend do to deserve such severe damage being done to him? Absolutely nothing. The cop didn't get beat up. The cop didn't get a black eye. He didn't get bitch slapped. He didn't get a scratch. He didn't get holes punctured through his heart or his neck. He didn't get hurt. Nothing. Nothing happened to this dude.
He probably didn't even get cussed out.
Nothing. He didn't get flinched. There was no flinching by my friend. Absolutely nothing. But pure bitch ass pig retaliation over my friend's lawsuit. Over my friend's lawsuit, which is his right to sue based on a few different fucking claims in the courts and constitutional violations. So, that's disgusting, folks. And they're coming with these setups against us. And it's going to keep happening. The retaliation is at an all-time high against us. And it's going to keep happening. So, you guys got any questions before I sign this off? And, if I get something new, if I hear anything, I'll let you guys know. I will. We'll do another review, another special thing here. Because I don't know if I'm leaving. I don't know when. I don't know what. The way the marshals work, they come get me in the middle of the night and put a black hood on my head. I don't know. But I did my best. Baby girl, we got any questions?
Well, we got some comments. Stomp said that much force is uncalled for while cuffed, and he should be punished for his actions. Absolutely.
Absolutely, Stomp. Absolutely. I mean, think of the concussion behind that, right? Think of the inertia. It's inertia. The inertia behind that move right there so hard it rips your gums away from your jawbone. That is something like, wow. I punch hard, man, and I've hit real hard. I sock a motherfucker real hard. But goddamn, that's something that is just like, wow. Fucking dirty shit.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Ken says they're gonna mess up so bad the system should just let y'all free. Oh, I completely agree with that.
let me go. Let me go, Ken. I'm ready to roll, homeboy. I'm ready to roll. And I'm out. I'm outie, man. I ever get out this motherfucker, I ain't coming back. I'm living in the woods with the bears and the deer. You know, I'll catch fish with my teeth in the stream.
Slow down, old man.
Hey, and I was telling my wife a while back, Ken, we'll go up to Alaska and live in a fucking igloo and act like Eskimos, man. I want out of this motherfucker. You know? But, okay, well, you know what, baby girl, we're going to wind this one down, man. And Ken, Tim, Stump, Outlaw, my boy, all you guys, Allison, everybody, man, it's been a pleasure. We love y'all, man. We send our best to you guys. And if I get anything new, we'll come at you guys. I'll keep you updated. And thank you for your best wishes to my friend Ronnie. Ken, you know how to get at them. I send mine to you guys. All the worthy. We send ours, and thank you for your support and love, man. All the worthy, you know who you are, man. My best. Until next time, stay solid, always.